So, it's been a sad day for Azure Latch. Well, it's been a sad while, but it got worse today. So basically, DCJ, I think that's it. Or I keep forgetting how the letters go because I'm an idiot, but yeah, you're using me as your news source now. I'm sorry. You gotta deal with me being a moron sometimes. But basically, DCJ got fired, and most of the old dev team left. They're gone. Only left right is left, and 50-50 that he goes soon too. So, what happened? What caused all this? So, basically, Brandon didn't want to do any of this, so please don't send him harassment. They locked General to stop mass outbreaks from happening again, which is not fun, but it's kind of needed. But Brandon didn't have a choice in this. It was one of the managers. I'm not sure who. I'm not going to throw names out because I don't want anyone getting harassed. My bad. If you want this information, watch one by Balak, or however you pronounce his name. I don't know. I'm a moron. But anyways, so to cover this whole situation, basically, DCJ worked on updates, spending like 18-hour work days, basically, for an unreasonable amount of time. And the drive that man had to keep going, I cannot describe the amount of drive that man must have had to keep going. Because even if no matter how passionate he was about the game, there's no way you can keep going at that forever. It was inevitable he'd get burned out, which is exactly what happened, and he slowly started working less and less. And I don't know if Boss Studios took his 18-hour work weeks as his regular or something, but that was absolutely insane, and they fired him. Because, quote, going too slowly. What? He put in more work than anyone else. He talked to the community. He was a pillar of this community, and now he's gone. And all the old devs were soon to follow. And now Left Right is the only one remaining, like I said. So, apparently this was always the plan, to slowly remove the old developers from the game and swap them out with a new team, which is scummy, to say the least. Not a big fan of that. But we knew it was coming. I predicted this in my last video I did on this, which was, sad prediction, but you knew it was going to happen. It's Boss Studios. It's any studio. It's kind of like this. But now all that's left is the people who are in it for a paycheck. And no passions left in the game at all. And the community's passion is quickly died out, especially after the disaster that was the Kunagami update. So, I have to correct something real quick from one of my previous things, where I talked about Kunagami. The speculation was that Kunagami was mostly done by old developers before Boss Studios took over. This is actually false. One of the new developers was using Kunagami as a sort of training, which was not a good idea. Why would you do the most, pivotal update of the game to prove that you are trustworthy and give it to someone for training? You should have let them work on parts of it, but not all of it. But basically, that's why Kunagami ended up like this, and it wasn't the old dev team's fault. Sorry about any confusion I might have accidentally spread. I'm not sure if I mentioned that in my old video or not, but yeah, that's some new information that came out as far as I'm aware of. If you want a more broader, more informative scope on all of this, watch the video by Belake, I think. I don't know how to pronounce it. I just do the accent naturally when it comes to saying words like that. But, yeah. So, what's this mean for the future of the game? All you have is left is devs in it for a paycheck, and the managers are exerting more and more control over the game, which is how, the team got fired, basically. So, things aren't going to be going all that well, I imagine. Influx of Game Passes, prices going up like they did with PS Plus, the whole 9 yards is probably going to happen soon. Future updates might get better as the team gets more training, because like I said, this is the guy's first update making a character. That's why Kunagami gets a pass for now. But yeah, they're already rebalancing Kunagami. If you didn't know, just thought I'd throw that in there. But yeah, things aren't looking that good for Azure Latch today. So, what are we going to do about this? What's the community going to do? Well, preferably don't harass the new devs or anything into giving up the game, because that, it's not very nice. That's not nice. So, I don't know, just hold them to a high standard still. Don't lower your standards after the Kunagami update. Just expect quality again, and just hope things get better, because it's all new developers. The game could go in a whole new direction, whole new mechanics, and it might become unrecognizable in 2 months' time. You never know. But it could stay the same, and there could be nothing to worry about. Now, I'm naturally, if you've looked at any of my other things, I'm naturally a doomer. So, I'm gonna say right now, this is probably over. Tough was probably right about this, and, yeah. But, like I said, just don't blow up General again so they have to lock it again. There are people that are trying to ask genuine questions about the game, and you spamming hashtag free DCJ or hashtag down with Boss Studios is not that nice and not very useful to the developers. Offer genuine feedback and suggestions and hope they listen, even though it's a big studio now. They probably won't. They want their paycheck and they don't care about you or the game, in most cases anyway. So, I don't have anyone to ask about this because DCJ was my personal outlet for learning about things, and he was for most people. He was the most, transparent dev that would tell people about what's going on, and just general mentioning things about games. He had his DMs open for anyone asking questions. I can't really do that now since he got fired, so I'm just about as in the dark as you are for the future. In sub-announcements of the server, you can look in there and it'll say that the animator Lunga has also left, and also someone else got removed from the dev team, and someone else got brought back in to replace them. And they're working with Left Right, and they're talking about how they won't let AZL down, and the words for CJ's departure is that let go due to activity issues and other related problems, but he's doing great for AZL. Much love to his brother, and they've already replaced him. Okay, and here I can just read off the statement word for word, and I'll put it on screen. From the start, my plan was to bring in my own team, but out of respect for your concerns, we tried to keep the old developers on board, which, as we've all seen, didn't work out. There are talented developers, don't get me wrong, but they have admitted they were burnt out from past experiences with the game. Now that my team is fully in place, you've seen the pace at which we are fixing issues and moving things in the right direction. This time, trust me, I'm committing to making sure AZL becomes the best it's ever been. I tried listening to you guys in the beginning, now it's your turn. Well, unfortunately, I'm not all that keen on listening and never have been. So basically, I can boil this announcement down to they listened to us and we were quote wrong because you made impossible quotas to be met and burned them out even more than they already were, and got rid of them for your own gain. But that's just me. And now he's telling us to listen to him. But as you can see, we've been moving things in the right direction. No, you have not. This Kunagami update was a disaster, introduced so many bugs, and I still don't think you fixed auto goals, which is, not fun. So, I have no trust in you, and if you want my trust, you'll have to earn it with actual updates, and not making us wait a month for half-baked content, and everything else that's broken. So, I don't know, you'll have to earn back the trust of the community, one way or another, because you got rid of everyone that everyone liked, so, I don't know, you kinda messed up, but if you have anything to add to this situation, put it in the comments. I'll listen to it, I'll read it. I read all my comments if you haven't looked, unless they're really freaky, then I ignore you and I block you. But yeah. But oh boy, this is not a good day for Azure Latch.